How are you doing, man? Can you get out, please?
Hands, don't put hands on me.
Out.
Don't put hands on. Stop.
Out.
Here, we'll talk for a minute. Stop.
Hello, mate, you're right.
Don't put hands on, bro. Observe and report, man.
Yeah, I know.
No
Can
hands.
you leave me?
You know your job.
Yeah.
All original footage belongs to DP Audits, recognized as one of the respected figures in UK auditing.
It's one of the children in this one.
Yeah, just 25 minutes.
What?
Hotel.
How are you doing, man? Can you get out, please?
Hands, don't put hands on me.
Out.
Don't put hands on. Stop.
Out.
Here, we'll talk for a minute. Stop.
Hello, mate, you're right.
Don't put hands on, bro. Observe and report, man.
Yeah, I know.
No
Can
hands.
you leave me?
You know your job.
Yeah, can you leave?
Yeah, just come to have a look.
Yeah, let's have a look round.
No drama, bro. I'm not going to aggravate anything. Trying to look at some signage.
Adam, you come to reception, mate, please.
My last name's Brooks, so it's Robert Brooks.
Yeah, can
I
you
wonder whether this is doing my place. It's just a little bit solid, bro. Like the same as Home Office, yeah.
So it's all the schools. Places of worship, look.
Nice.
That tells you where the local mosque is. Churches for any of the Christians.
Little walk outside.
Local doctors. Local shops. Just only a bit of step round. Just looking at the signage, man. Just good. People want to know. There's a local pharmacy. Stuff like that. No cooking in the rooms. You have a problem with cooking in the rooms, yeah? Suppose it's a expensive manner, isn't it? It's Counterpoint Arts, healthcare and social issues. Bernardo's. Big up Bernardo's, to be fair. Obviously the e-bikes thing. I'm going to read this signage and then I'm done, yeah? The refugee action. Yeah, call the police, bro. It's cool, man. Don't worry about it. Education qualifications, high school, college. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. You get a statement of comparability. That's so much security, you know, it's easy to get in, you know. You need to lock your doors better, bro. And you got the sign that tells you about social media bloggers in this one, because it did in the last hotel I went to. So I want to read the signage, bro.
No, you're not going nowhere else.
Illegal working, failure to travel. Why are you not letting me read the sign, bro?
Come on, man.
Let me read the sign, bro.
Out, bro.
Come on, man.
Out, man.
I'm going to leave, innit?
Oh, come on, then.
Let me read the sign, bro. Wow, what you trying to hide the signage for, man? You're a fucking traitor, bro. You're a traitor. Wow, what you trying to hide the signage for, man? You're a fucking traitor, bro.
The footage starts calm, almost routine. How you doing, mate? Can you get out, please? The officer's voice is polite but purposeful. This is what's called an initial compliance check. A moment to gauge tone and risk before things escalate. But notice how quickly that calm shifts. Hands. Don't put your hands on me. Those are safety commands designed to maintain control and visibility. It's not personal, it's procedural. But here's where it gets interesting. The auditor, standing firm with a camera, doesn't react with aggression, he responds with confidence. Observe and report. Bro, that line lands hard because it flips the authority dynamic. He's reminding the officer, you have duties, and I have rights. That tension, authority versus accountability, drives this whole encounter. Watch how the auditor keeps filming, reading every sign in the area. Mosques, pharmacies, local services, all public information. He's calm, narrating facts, not causing a scene. Yet the officer starts stepping closer, blocking the view, trying to control the space. Here's the question. If the signs are public, why restrict the camera? This is where transparency meets discomfort. And then, that flashpoint. You're a traitor, bro. It's frustration spilling over. Not violence, but emotion colliding with authority. The officer's patience wears thin. The auditor's resolve hardens, and suddenly a simple interaction becomes a case study in how tone decides everything. So what do you think? Was the officer prioritizing safety or overstepping? Would you hold your ground like this auditor, or walk away to avoid conflict? Because moments like this reveal a bigger truth. When a badge and a camera meet, accountability isn't just recorded, it's tested.
That's fine.
You're a traitor.
That's fine.
Fucking traitor. I soon started reading about the Home Office being a traitor and
Oh,
that.
I'm not mate. Let's get out, mate.
Traitor. Absolute traitor. You alright, mate? Where's Ryan? I got the sign anyway, bro. Talked about illegal working and that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, look at this. Beautiful building. Look at that. Amount of energy this must use because of the listed windows, man. Can't keep no heat in there at all. Amazing, isn't it? You know, this is 13th century, you know. Big part of history, this is, you know. I'm not aggravating anything, boys. I'm not going to cause any problems. I'd like to interview these guys if they like to, but normally, recently, they ain't because they've been told so much by the Home Office to stay silent, which I find very weird, like, do you know what I mean?
I get it, mate, but you know what I mean? It's just...
Oh, yeah, no drama to you. You're just doing your job, innit?
Good to hear, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's why.
About
Yeah,
the kids, you know
yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm saying? I don't know hassle with anybody here, mate. It's just-
Yeah, your job's just to observe and report.
You're right to do what you do. It's-
Yeah, we know what
I'm
we're doing,
saying,
bro,
I'm
yeah.
saying, mate. I'm not gonna...
It's all like they did half a job on the paint.
How'd you get to the lake around the back? Because I want to get my drone up in a bit. Sit in the car though.
You gotta go round the...
Around the public bit,
You
yeah.
gotta go round there, round the back.
Yeah, so.
Look at the gardens in here, man.
Back up here. Quite nice.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Luxury, man. As if your ancient family owned this property. Drama. Beautiful. Oh, there's the lake.
There's a lake. I thought it was saying it's wide, doesn't it? Constantly got to go the other way.
What's all that there? Oil? Look at that.
Seen that.
Beautiful that is, mate.
Selling that to the local bloke with the Range Rover to run his car.
Some red diesel and that.
Avoiding, what's it called, government vehicles.
Mind you, they might use it for the garden equipment in here.
Watch him now, he's going to push us both in, look. No, I'm saying all it is, bro, we'll do it because there's been a couple of problems in the area. I'm not saying something to do with it. But we'll do the outside bits. We won't put the kids on, obviously. And it just keeps people happy, doesn't it? It's not like you come here and there's a load of young men.
Beautiful that is.
Kids, of course, mate, yeah, no problem. You've been
Look at that. What a building.
It's a nice old place.
Jesus.
The clip opens mid-tension. You're a traitor. That word cuts deep, repeated again and again, echoing through the air like a personal verdict. But watch closely. There's no shouting match, no hands raised. The auditor's tone stays steady, not aggressive. This isn't rage. It's frustration aimed at a system, not a person. He's voicing what many think but few say out loud. Distrust in authority that feels disconnected from the people it serves. And then the mood shifts. Just like that, the scene cools. The auditor starts admiring the architecture. Look at this beautiful building. You can feel the tension fade as the auditor focuses on the history, the craftsmanship, even the energy and efficiency of listed windows. That switch from accusation to appreciation, it shows emotional control, something most heated encounters lack. Auditor even clarifies, I'm not aggravating anything, boys. I'm not going to cause any problems. That's a clear attempt to de-escalate and set boundaries. Auditor respects their role. Your job's to observe and report. A subtle reminder that accountability runs both ways. It's not defiance, it's composure under scrutiny. As the conversation drifts toward drone shots, old paint and garden views, you realize this isn't confrontation anymore. It's observation. The auditor's calm curiosity has replaced the earlier sting. And by the end, what began as a verbal clash transforms into a quiet walk through heritage. Proof that not every tense moment needs to explode. So ask yourself, was that traitor line the spark of anger, or just the frustrated voice of a citizen demanding integrity? And more importantly, how often does calm communication turn conflict into conversation before the camera ever stops rolling?
But it's a lot to maintain this. Suppose of them triple room rents the government are paying.
I think at one point they were getting 150 a night. weren't they?
Look at the lovely little windows there, man. Look at that. It's cool, man.
Not from the area, so I wouldn't know.
Where you from? You?
Me,
Yeah.
from West Midlands, but Birmingham
Yeah,
way.
Birmingham way. Well, I'm Stoughton. Coventry.
I'm a cob scumbag, one of them ones. Lad.
Give it over here. Do you prefer this area or Birmingham? Same. Here's just more green, isn't it?
Do you know you are like a unicorn at these hotels, you know? A white security guard, isn't it, Ryan?
What's that?
A white security guard at hotels, a unicorn.
Yeah.
They normally employ the foreigners so they fit in with their
It's rare you
belief
get a proper one of
systems.
these cards, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's probably a
Cardboard
genuine
one,
one, yeah. Not a fake one like some of them.
Mum ain't got a plastic one or a cardboard one.
Is this SIA real?
Is that real? Yeah, that one.
It's real, yeah, yeah.
Just recording now.
Yeah, cool, bro. Oh, we're all over the internet, man. You can record all you want. So I'm guessing that's the kitchen area now by the look of it from the back.
Maybe need some ladders. These are for sale, aren't they?
Yeah, we need some ladders for some flags. Are you selling your ladders?
Oh, for that.
This next stretch of footage feels different. The tension's cooled, and now we're seeing that mix of curiosity and small talk that often follows a heated moment. The auditor starts observing again, shifting focus to government-paid hotel rents, £150 a night. He notes, not as gossip but as a jab at public accountability. It's subtle, but that's how auditors work. They point the camera, ask ordinary questions, and let the system expose itself. Then comes a friendly exchange with security. Where are you from? West Birmingham. What could have been a confrontation turns into banter. But listen carefully, when he jokes about being a cop scumbag and calls the guard a unicorn for being a white security officer, it's raw, unfiltered talk. Notice how both sides handle it. No raised voices, no defensive posture. The guard stays calm, even laughs it off, showing that respect under scrutiny goes both ways. The auditor, meanwhile, keeps filming, checking badges, confirming if the SIA card is real. That's not provocation, it's verification, exactly what auditors emphasize, transparency without intimidation. And by the end, he's back to casual observation. That must be the kitchen. Are you selling your ladders? The tone is easy, conversational, almost disarming. What began as a tense standoff has turned into mutual ground, proof that dialogue can replace conflict when both sides keep their cool. So, what do you think? Is this the power of open accountability, or just a rare case where both sides remembered their human first and titles second?
So yeah, this hotel has women and children. I don't know the word for it is, he knows. But yeah, it's nice grounds. It does kind of get left a bit like to shit after all. I mean, look, to be fair, like, you've got a 13th century estate house. It's just fucking guys, they could, like, you know, ain't you got cleaners and that, man? How come I come to these hotels? There's always shit everywhere, bro. You know, this is beautiful grounds. You should at least keep it tidy, right? No? Don't agree? Yo, people listening on camera, clean the fucking grounds up, yeah? Look at it. Just trash everywhere. This hotel would have been a beautiful hotel at one point. That building's part of English history, and it's just left to rot like this. Yo, people listening on camera, sort it out, man. Serco, you bumper clarts. Look, shit everywhere, look. Yo, guy, tell these people to clean this shit up, man. This is English history here, 13th century thingy. Look at the state of the place. Fucking disgusting. That's a listed building, that is. These are listed grounds, and it's a shithole everywhere. Every time I go to a migrant hotel, I guarantee when I post this video, though, they'll send someone out and clean it all up.
I do, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah,
Not having a go at you, but it is a shithole, man. It's, look at this is history, isn't it?
Just saying this is all
I'm a history buff, so that annoys me when I see it shit like that. Have respect.
This here is all new. They've kind of locked it all in.
No, just shit everywhere. Look how much rubbish there is. There's shit everywhere, bro. It's not good. There's shit everywhere.
The tone shifts again. No confrontation this time, just raw disappointment. The auditor pans across the property, pointing out that this hotel now houses women and children, yet the grounds are left in neglect. His frustration is obvious, but it's not anger for the sake of views. It's pride in public heritage clashing with carelessness. You can hear it in his voice when he says, "This is English history, and it's left to rot." That's not just commentary. That's accountability in motion. What makes this moment powerful is how genuine it feels. No fancy setup, no argument, just a citizen calling out decay in plain sight. When he says, "Yo, people listening on camera, clean the grounds up," auditor not insulting anyone, he's challenging responsibility. The passion comes from a place of respect for history, not hostility. Notice how even while swearing, his tone isn't violent. It's righteous frustration, the kind that comes from loving something that others ignore. And he's right, these are listed buildings, preserved for centuries, now surrounded by litter and neglect. When Off predicts that the moment this video goes online, someone will finally clean it up. That's social pressure doing what bureaucracy won't. By the end, Odd cools down again, almost laughing. That's all right, it's an orange. It's a perfect full circle. Anger gives way to humor, frustration to calm. So what do you think, is this overreaction? Or the kind of public reminder that actually gets things done? Because sometimes one camera and one honest voice are the only things left defending history.
No need, bro. Waste. Panic buttons.
Chaps, are we doing it right?
God.
Yeah.
Just go home, didn't know you'd been caught, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
You're all right.
So you guys auditors, are you?
Well, no, it's YouTubers.
Just YouTubers, okay.
What's the? I don't. It's a waste of resources, this, isn't it? Panic buttons, ding, ding, ding.
Well, maybe we just get the
We had
call,
six
don't we?
police cars last year down here.
You're probably used to it, aren't you?
honest.
Will you identify who you are, where you're from?
Not really. No, I don't need
Tell
to.
me what
Just,
channel you're at?
no. You'll find it.
We'll
you'll
find out
it,
later.
You'll find it.
Well, you
Yeah.
made me calls. No, there's been no
obviously
trouble.
this is-
There's women.
I've had problem with privacy strikes
Yeah,
recently.
so
So.
you're aware of the
Yeah,
hotel
yeah,
and stuff,
we are
yeah?
now, yeah.
Have you guys been in the grounds? Have you gone through
Yes,
or
no,
anything?
we've
Yeah,
actually
in the
been
grounds,
inside.
I was in
There
the
a
building,
main
yeah, door
on the
open.
back. No, it wasn't even closed or open, so he just walks in
Okay.
just to establish what the place is.
And then
We've seen the women and children, obviously decided not to
I've
go.
read the signage and then left. That was it.
And we've gone round the back.
okay.
just
and then have they
investigating.
asked you to leave and you've gone,
Yeah.
and you've come out here.
Yeah.
We've been milling around here for the last 10 minutes doing a little introduction. I was here about 9 months ago.
We left
Lot
slowly in a
of
reasonable
last
amount of time, as just goes along with trespass laws. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is
okay.
civil. That's
So
all we
what's
do.
your plans now? Are you going or?
time. Yeah, back down that way. We were in there because
Okay.
we got in the other side, and we didn't know this fence, and
We've,
so we
um,
tried to come out.
We have had a report of the security officer that you have caused damage, so I'm just,
Damage?
I'm just making sure that
Oh,
you
no, it is.
No, do you want to come check?
All on
well,
camera.
They're checking for
Yeah,
us.
definitely no damage.
But
Yeah.
obviously,
all on,
before you do vacate, I just need to establish whether there has been damage.
Yeah,
It's
of
all
course,
right.
yeah.
So are we
There's no
detained then? Yeah.
Not at this moment in time, you not know, because I just need to establish whether that offence has been committed and they
So
believe
if
that
you
you're
don't mind me asking,
responsible
you've
for it.
how have you got into the site?
From the other way. So,
So have you gone down the lane and then
no,
round the back?
we arrived from the other way. They locked us.
So we're not detained, but we can't leave if we want right now.
We were locked in there.
Here's where the calm logic of the auditors really stands out. The officer arrives, clearly responding to a panic button call. That's police code for an immediate emergency. But the irony? There's no emergency here at all. Just two auditors with cameras, standing outside explaining exactly what they've done. Notice how the auditor opens with a half smile saying, "Waste of resources, isn't it?" And the auditor is not wrong. A full police response for what? Reading signage on public grounds? That's the kind of overreaction that makes people question priorities. Then comes the procedural dance. The officer tries to establish identity, asks where they've been, what they're filming, and whether there's been damage. The auditor stays calm, answers clearly, and even offers, "Come check, it's all on camera." That's a confident move. It flips the dynamic. He's not running, not hiding, and definitely not guilty. Instead of escalating, he uses transparency as his defense. But pay attention to the phrasing. So, are we detained then? That's a crucial question in UK law. If the officer says yes, there must be a legal basis, suspicion of an offense, evidence, or direct witness statement. If not, the auditors are free to go. When the officer hesitates and gives that little smile, saying not at this moment in time, it's basically an admission that he's walking a thin procedural line. And that's what makes this exchange fascinating. No shouting, no insults, just a quiet legal tug of war where knowledge, not aggression, wins. So, what do you think? Was this officer genuinely following up on a complaint or just testing boundaries because the cameras made him uncomfortable?
And this guy.
Nah, it's a smile, it's a cheeky smile, but it is what it is, isn't it?
It is what it is, yeah.
We started to walk back up there,
I'd
because
like
I'm
to think
thinking
if
I've
you
got to
know
go
you haven't caused
I haven't
damage,
caused, yeah.
you would
Get
stay
back to
here
where
and
I-
let
where
me
I need to be.
establish that with the
Yeah,
people
but
who
then I
offend.
feel like it's a half
Well, you just
detainment
come
then,
down
isn't
there.
it?
It's not
We
a
just
detainment.
turned
You have to
round.
say the words or not,
Well, I
man.
haven't said the words, though, have I?
No, we've not damaged anything. There's a
Go on,
double-
on camera.
Double fire door.
I literally do this for a living. I'm not going to walk in and damage anything, you know what I mean?
Can you access that footage? Can you show it to us if they say
Can't
there is
immediately
damage?
because it's still recording now.
Yeah.
Just you guys, just in case anything untoward was to happen.
What would we have found any
We
of
weren't
damage?
streaming live today,
I
otherwise we
don't
could have been
know. This
reminding.
is what they're saying to me, mate. I don't honestly know. I've not spoken to them.
So what happens if you find out they're lying and they're making false accusations then? What sort of trouble are they going to get into? Because surely there is something there along them lines, right?
Oh, no, I'm not. We're going to have a chat with them. We can speak to them. That's fine and warn them.
But if they're lying-
I'm not going to lock them up for lying, am I?
But if you believe their lie is a truth, you would happily lock us up, though.
But I'd have to have evidence.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
That's the thing,
isn't
You
it?
know, we're evidence based. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny with you or anything like that, mate.
I know, I
what
know.
you're saying.
Okay, thank you.
All good, miss?
Yeah, no damage has been caused. I just needed to establish that.
Yeah, no, we're still. We don't mind waiting within reason, but obviously.
Thank you.
We
know what I
appreciate
mean?
you waiting.
Yeah, no problem.
If you're going to go, you're going to go. That's
Yeah,
fine.
is that all right, the guy?
Well, I kind of want to get to the bottom of who said we've damaged something. Who said we've damaged something? No one. So why are you saying we've damaged something then? We have to stay here. Are you lying?
I'm not lying.
No, you're lying.
If you're going to get...
I'm not getting angry, I'm telling
information, I
you.
can ask you to leave.
Yeah, oh,
At
but
this
well-
moment in time, you're quite within your rights to stay here, as you've
Oh, yeah,
established.
rights
However,
to
if
stay,
you're
rights to
gonna-
leave.
If there's going to be a breach of the peace, and you're going to speak to me like that, I am
But if
gonna
a
ask you to
police
leave.
officer's making up lies, isn't that a Section 26
I'm
breach?
not at liberty to tell you where
you
that's
said
coming
there
from.
may have been, didn't you? I think you said. We've got more units.
There was. I was informed that there was potentially damage.
Well, I am a police auditor, so when I find police lying, I will call you out on it if I feel something's up towards. That's what I do, innit?
Mate, but we would
Everything
not lie
is
to
on
you.
body worn. So
Yeah, it's just the same as us. I just think, oh, you got to stay here for a minute because we think you might have broke something when that's not a trade. They're saying they
Have a
haven't
great
lied.
day, guys.
So who's made up? Yeah. Don't lie to the public. You're already on low public relations at the moment. It's not a good look, is it?
This is where it all comes together.
Nah,
The
it's a
tension, the
small,
logic, and the
cheeky
accountability.
smile, but
The
it
auditor
is what
stays
it
cool
is,
while
isn't
pressing
it?
every key question that matters. The officer avoids saying the magic words. You're detained, yet still insists they wait. That's the gray zone where so many audits expose confusion between authority and procedure. The auditor spots it instantly. So I'm half detained then? It's not sarcasm. It's legal awareness, sharpened through experience. When the officer admits he can't punish someone for lying but could act on an unverified claim, that's the turning point. The auditor calls it out directly. So if they lie, nothing happens. But if you believe them, we get arrested. That question hits like a hammer, calm, factual, undeniable. The cop even agrees we'd need evidence. Exactly. Evidence-based policing, not assumption-based power. But what truly defines this exchange is restraint. No shouting, no threats. Just logic versus hesitation. When the officer tries to downplay it, I'm not being
would
funny
we
with
have
you. The auditor
found
simply
any of
reminds
damage?
him, then don't lie to the public. That's not disrespect. That's accountability in real time. By the end, the officer confirms there's no damage, no offense,
So
no
what
case.
happens if you
Yet the
find
auditor
out they're
keeps
lying and they're
pushing, not out of
making
ego,
false
but
accusations?
principle.
Then
If
what
police are
sort of
allowed to make
trouble are they
claims
gonna
without
get
proof,
into?
what
Because
happens to
surely
trust?
there's
This moment
something
captures the heart of
there
modern
along them
auditing.
lines,
Quiet
right?
confrontation that exposes how fragile the line between procedure and power really is. So tell me, do you think the officer
if
was being
they're
cautious or
lying-
caught bluffing under pressure?
When you got a camera in front of you, be honest. Yeah?
Mate,
Mate, I'm telling you to be honest, as a member of the public, telling you to be honest. Well, someone's lied, haven't they?
I don't know. I've not been in.
Someone's lied about
I
an
was informed
accusation.
It was potentially damaged,
Yeah?
and I'm not at liberty to give you that information as to where it's come from. It's been established that there isn't damage, but I don't know where the problem is.
I think the problem is that someone's lied, yes.
Okay.
And made up accusations that we potentially damaged something we haven't.
Where it stems from, why people are heated at the moment. Well, a couple of our friends last week were arrested on a similar thing and detained 10.5 hours. And I'm not saying this guy, but some of the hotels
We'll make accusations, yeah.
Yeah, no, I fully
to
understand your
clarify-
position. I do.
But to
No,
clarify,
I understand what you're doing.
Honesty is important from you guys, yeah?
Yeah.
no problem.
Yeah.
It's not happened. That's absolutely fine.
All right,
Right,
guys. Yeah,
thank
nice
you.
one.
All right, guys.
Have a great day. Bye.
Cheers, miss. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, pal. Take care.
Honesty is key, people, yeah? Remember that.
Take care. Have a great day.
Yeah, you have a great day as well. Make sure you don't lie in future. Not everyone will just sit back and take it, lovely, that's all, yeah?
I didn't lie.
Well, someone did. We'll let the audience decide in the comment section.
So long as I've been for it. I mean, I do think.
No, one of them's lying between them, man. Trying to get something that isn't there. It's not good. That starts to go to the realms of unlawfulness, Ryan. Where
you're
if
absolutely spot
the
on.
other way round, right? Any sort of indication they would have tried to nick us up. So it's all right for them to nick us up, but when I call them out on the lie, they cry about it. And that's not how it
And
works.
here's where
mate.
the encounter reaches its turning point. No shouting, no chaos, just a calm demand for truth. Be honest. The simplest words, but they carry the weight of accountability. The officer hesitates, admits he doesn't even know who made the false report. Think about that. A whole accusation, and no one knows who started it. The auditor keeps composure, dismantling the situation with professionalism. Someone's lied, that's the real issue. And when the officer finally says, honesty is important, it's a quiet acknowledgement that integrity still matters, even in uniform. Then comes the line that seals it. Make sure you don't lie in the future. Not everyone will just sit back and take it. That's not aggression. That's accountability, talking to authority. Because here's the truth. If there weren't cameras rolling, this could have gone very differently. So what do you think? Was this handled fairly, or did someone try to twist the story? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you believe transparency keeps everyone honest, hit that like, share, and follow for more real accountability moments caught on camera.